we're going to go through how to do course selections. So usually I like to do current students, York. You're going to find a lot of useful information on this page. Everything you need from money, courses and enrollment, academic resources, future planning, campus services, student life. You can do a little bit of investigation and see, just for fun, what is it these things have to tell you. But for adding and dropping courses, we're going to go to add and drop course. I'm going to show you under my account. Please select academic session. So if you're enrolling for summer, you would choose summer. If not, you would choose for whatever session it is that you're going to enroll in. Continue. Okay, so here's a summary of the courses that I have right now. Yours would probably be blank because you wouldn't have chosen anything. And it also tells us what my major, or what it is that I'm studying. So we're going to go to course timetables to search for courses to add. The best way to narrow down your search, don't get overwhelmed by all of the subheadings. These are just different ways of searching for courses, but the most recommended way is to do it through subject. So you're going to choose your session again. So we're not doing summer, but we're doing fall, winter. And we're going to take a look at let's say English. Since we've been using that as an example, we're going to click search courses. Okay, now this looks like, oh my goodness, what do I do with all of that? Okay, I'm just going to explain to you roughly what it means. Alright, so this is your course code. If these numbers, if it starts with a 1, it's a first year course, 2 is second year, 3 is third year, and 4 is fourth year. You don't have to be in in second year to take a second year course. You can take it up to your it's up to your discretion. But definitely it's a little heavier and some of them do need prerequisites. This is showing you the weight of the course. So APEN 1001 is your course code. Whenever someone asks you what's your course, you're going to give them that code. 3.00 is for your reference. That's the weight of the course. So that in Introduction to Literary Studies is worth 3 credits. If we look at the Literary Imagination, that is worth 9 credits. We already explained in the other sections how there's different amount of coursework. So a 9 credit course would have more workload than a 3 credit course. Okay. So we're going to take a look at APEN 1001, an Introduction to Literary Studies. Okay, course description. Click on that. Okay. This also looks a little overwhelming. I can assure you, you will get used to it. I'm just going to go over this with you. Course description. This is going to tell you what the course is about. Okay? You have different sections, and every section is taught by a different professor. So section F, section B, section C, section M. Term tells you the duration of the course. So F means that it's fall. You're going to do W means that it's winter. That's after December. And Y, if you see a Y, it means that it's a year course, meaning that it runs into both fall and winter terms. Okay? So the awesome thing about university is that you can create your own schedule. Now, with lectures, you don't have as much flexibility to choose times as you do with tutorials. Here you can see you have lecture 1, LECT, which is type. This is another lecture. And you have this other lecture. Okay? But tutorials, I told you before that they're the smaller, more intimate classes. You have 13 options in just one section, which is a lot of fun to play around with. Okay, so let's tell you what this stuff really means. So day, M is for Monday, T is for Tuesday, W is for Wednesday, R is for Thursday, and F is for Friday. Here you have your starting time. So it starts at 11:30. This one starts at 4 o'clock, and 1300, that's 1 o'clock. You have the duration of the lecture, which is 90 minutes. This is the duration of the tutorial. Remember, tutorials are different from lectures, is 90 minutes. And its location. So CLH is Curtis Lecture Hall. Okay, so your lecture is not very flexible. Okay, so if you choose lecture 1 at 11:30 for 90 minutes, located in Curtis Lecture Hall, and just so you know, these abbreviations, you can find them on the maps. You can find that on the map button that I provided for you in the other page. Your instructor will be Peter Paolucci. Okay, you can go to course website and you can check him out to see what his credentials are and the kind of professor he is. Your tutorials, you have a wide variety you can choose from. Starting time, this one starts at 1600, this one starts at 1, this one starts at 10, this one starts at 1 o'clock, and all of these tutorials are directly related with this specific lecture and this specific course instructor. So if you go to section B, you only have 2 tutorial options, and these 2 tutorials are directly linked to this particular course instructor. Now all of these lectures pertain to the same course, which is an Introduction to Literary Studies. But there are so many students at York University that they have to provide more than one instructor to teach all of the students. So that's why you have the division. And then the tutorials are divided for each lecture. Alright, so Mondays, 4 o'clock, 90 minutes till 009 is the location. Your instructor is Mr. Paolucci, and then your TA would be Anna. Okay, so you can check that out too. So just to add it, you go here, catalog number, copy. You're gonna go back to your previous page, You're gonna do add a course. Okay. You're gonna do paste, add course. Yes. I do want to confirm that I want to add. Okay, this course has not been added, so this will tell you whether or not you've successfully added the course, and it'll tell you exactly why it is that you were accepted or not accepted into the course. Alright, so that's it. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. Just kind of understanding the abbreviations and what all of this stuff means is the harder part. So if you want to do it again, you can go back to subject, look up a different course. So we can do, for example, natural science, search courses. Also be aware that anything that starts with GL means that the lecture is located in Glendon campus. They do have shuttles from Kiel to Glendon, so that's not a problem. Just know that it might be more of a lengthy travel time. And there you go. Read course descriptions and so on and so forth. So you look at them. Okay, that's great. I like this one. Copy. Go back. Right? Continue. Add or drop. Transfer exchange. Add a course. Paste. And that's it. That's how you add and drop courses. And if you want to see what your timetable looks like to see if you have any overlaps, you can go to plot my timetable. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So for 2014, 2015, that's what that would look like. Alright, they have all the abbreviations, everything you need. It's suggested that you don't do what I'm doing here, which is to have courses back to back, because you do need travel time to get from one class to another. If your professor is kind enough, they might let you out a little early so that you can get to your other classes, but it's not guaranteed, so just be aware of that. If you look, plot my timetable. So I want to go back. I want to show you guys why that there are differences in different timetables. So that's my timetable for this year. This one is my timetable for summer. Very packed. But I suggest you do print it, take it with you everywhere, and make sure you're on time for all your courses. And that's it. If you have any questions,